Okay, let me see if I can get these comments up here. Maybe, possibly. Hey, y'all. I don't see nothing, and I don't know how to work this. This is still a struggle. So hopefully, hopefully, as y'all come in, I can see, because I don't know how to work this. I'm not good at this. This is not my area of expertise. But it's Monday. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend? If y'all saw my video on Friday, thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to demonstrate who I really am and how committed I am and how passionate I am about what I do. That was so unexpected. That was not at all what I intended, but I don't know. I'm blessed to be an example of what it's like to truly be committed, dedicated, and passionate about something, especially a job or something that you do to serve others. So, I don't know. Honestly, I've been such on kind of, I don't know. I've just been at peace after Friday, just being able to be that vulnerable of an example to you guys. That was a milestone for me. That was a milestone for me in a lot of personal ways. So because of that, I've just been working. I've had a really good weekend. How was you guys this weekend? How was you guys this weekend? I don't have a real topic for tonight. Like, I'm literally just here working. But I didn't want to not show up, so I'm here. Y'all could talk to me a little bit while I work. But how was y'all weekend? I know mine was good. Like I say, after Friday, that was a bit emotional. It was a busy day, so I ended it like tired but at peace because it was a good day. So I've just still been kind of rolling with that energy. So I've been good. I coached clients this weekend. That was great for the both of us. So that was my weekend. What was y'all weekend like? Let me keep working while I'm talking. Let me keep working. Like I say, sorry, I don't have much of a topic. I mean, I'm willing to do a Q&A. Like I say, I do personal and professional tips to help you in life. So if it's a question you have, you can ask it. But other than that, I'm just here working. If I think of something, I'll mention it. But like I say, I'm kind of just here working. I do some of my best work in the evening. I don't know. That's been a thing for me lately. Working, like, being more productive in the evenings than in the morning. The morning for me, that's my zen time. I do my journaling. I may check emails, things like that. But the morning, I'm more zen than anything. Versus, I don't know. It's something about night. I flow a little bit smoother. I'll say that. My flow is a bit smoother at night when I work. So I enjoy working at night. Okay, I don't think I need this right now. Hey y'all, I'm just working, honestly. Just working. Tuesday, this is that. I could on those right now. Hey y'all, I'm just in my office working. Ooh, let me put this away. I'm in my office working. I don't know if y'all caught my live from Friday. If you are new to me, I'm an entrepreneurship coach. So because of that, I'm going to always encourage anyone to start a business because it elevated my life personally, professionally. It helped me troubleshoot life easier, smoother, with way less stress. So if you didn't catch my live from Friday, go ahead and check that out. That's all I'm going to say. If you like it, great. Hopefully it helped you. Thank you guys for the feedback from Friday. When I say my phone definitely blew up a little bit, and I'm okay. I'm just overwhelmed by the blessings of life. Life gets overwhelming when you're intentional about it and it actually starts to play out in all the ways you manifest. So trust me, yes, I'm okay. It's just this overwhelming when you get intentional about your purpose and your calling, and it actually flows. Honestly, it actually flows. So that's all Friday was. I am a-okay. I coach clients Saturday morning, so the workflow definitely did not stop. But like I say, if you did not catch my live from Friday, definitely check it out. It's something that can help anybody personally or professionally. I'm a firm believer. I'm to a place where I'm getting really intentional about what I say on social media, what I talk about on social media, and just demonstrating the truth of entrepreneurship because it's a process. It's such a process. And I always say, be graceful with yourself. And as I practice that same level of grace, I realize that it's a process. That's why tonight I really couldn't think of a topic that I was passionate enough about to just really bring, or a topic that I felt like was important enough to talk about, because I have a list. Let's make this clear. I have a list of topics. I have notes ready, but I'm tapped in spiritually with what I do. Let me say that. So if I don't feel like it's a priority, I know we all have attention spans. We all have time frames. So if it's not a priority for me to bring to you guys when it comes to a personal development journey or entrepreneurship journey, I'll let it wait. I'll let it wait. Or maybe I have to have the right energy or tone for it. I can't be excited and happy about topics that I need to be more serious or passionate about. So that's why tonight I don't really have a topic. If you have questions, feel free to ask. But I'm just in my office working. Oh, I unplugged that. What time is it? Yeah, I'm just in my office working. I don't really, like I say, I don't really have a topic tonight. And that's kind of that for me. Whoa. Okay, let me make sure I don't knock anything down. Hey, y'all. I'm just kind of here working. I don't have much to talk about. I don't know. I'm really at peace with a lot right now. Not saying that when I'm not at peace, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have much to talk about today. Let me say that. Of course, I could talk about entrepreneurship, but I mean, if that's not for you, why waste your time with it? And like I say, I don't have like a general anything that's just standing out to me that's like, they need to hear this. I definitely believe in divine timing. A lot of my conversations, a lot of my posts or videos, they've resonated with people in ways to where they'll DM me or text me or call me and say certain things. So I'm a firm believer that most of the things I say can be in alignment with somebody's reality. So if I don't feel led to say anything specifically, I'm not gonna, what they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So that's me. If I don't have anything that's like standing out to me, like, hey, you need to speak to this, Like, this is a problem for you. I'm sure it's a problem for somebody else. Like, I don't have that vibe going on tonight. Today has been a real chill day for me, actually. I worked. My morning routine has gotten better. I don't know why. My morning routine has definitely improved. It's still a struggle to let go of the bed, but progress. I'm making progress. I'm still working on this coffee time thing, but I need coffee. I need what I need. I need coffee. Other than that, everything is everything. I can't complain. How are you guys? How was your weekend? Did y'all watch my video on Friday? How about that? Hopefully the answer is yes. If not, feel free to check it out. Like I say, I offer tips that can help anyone navigate life personally and professionally. Yes, I'm a certified life coach. However, outside of that, everything that I speak on mostly stems from experience. Whether I've experienced it, my clients experienced it. If it's something that comes to me repetitively, then I bring it to you guys immediately because I realize it's like a problem all across the board. So I don't know. That's, like I say, that's kind of why I don't have a topic. I don't know. Friday was definitely a milestone for me. I don't know if you guys caught me saying that, but Friday was a milestone for me. Like I say, if it was up to me, I would be in corporate America, entrepreneurship, and being this vulnerable and committing to something so that I could demonstrate it. That's tough. That's tough. So if it was for just me, I would still be in corporate America because I was learning to tolerate it. But like I said on Friday, it's a level of misery that kind of comes with not living the life you truly desire. So I chose what I chose. I don't regret my decision. I definitely enjoy my life of being a life coach and doing what I love, being an entrepreneur and helping other entrepreneurs because we don't have the tangible resources like everybody else. We don't have family members with businesses, and it's important for us to look out for one another. So that's why I do what I do. But I don't know. Like I say, Friday was a milestone for me because for about a year, I walked around wanting entrepreneurship and didn't have the courage. So for me to have the courage to come up here and actually be that level of vulnerable without saying, I'm leaving, bye. That was huge. So thank y'all for tuning into that. Thank y'all for watching that. If you didn't watch that, definitely catch the replay because that was kind of dope. That was kind of dope. Y'all can see what's my drive, what's the driving force behind me being an entrepreneurship coach. So that's why I don't know, vibe with the video, I guess. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But yeah, I'm just here working, literally just working. This is where I am. I don't know if I wanna. Hey y'all. Oh, my eye is burning. I'm just in my office working. Typically, I have topics ready. I have some ready, but I don't feel ready to bring them in a sense of the urgency has to be there, the messaging, the delivery, the energy, the tone. And I don't want to misrepresent myself, my brand, or just say the wrong thing, honestly. I definitely believe in being in tune with everything you're doing. And if you're not in tune with it, if you don't feel confident in it and you don't feel ready, then there's nothing wrong with kind of pumping the brakes a little bit. I'm a firm believer in that. I promote that. I support that. Just Saturday, I have clients. We have a whole list of things that we have to strategize in order to get their businesses operational. So it's a list of things for us to cover. However, certain things are important enough to say, hey, you know what? We're going to put that on hold because this is our focus right now. And this is going to need our undivided attention. So in the event that we can't give it the undivided attention, let's just not touch it right now. So I'm a believer in rhythm, cadence, and I don't know, just intentionality in the delivery of what you have going on, I guess. Okay. I wish. Oh, I just had an idea. Like, I feel bad for being live, and I'm like, I don't have nothing to talk about. But I mean, like I say, in being a demonstration of entrepreneurship, I don't, I'm not going to say I don't care about coming on live and not having a topic, but it's more important for me to show up with no topic than to not show up at all because of this topic thing. Like, that's small matter. And that's what I mean when I say be a demonstration of entrepreneurship, because sometimes we'll let the small things deter us. Sometimes we'll let the small things stop us, or we'll let those qualify as problems and they're not. So, like I say, me not having a topic, I'm not saying I don't care. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I encourage you guys, ask me any entrepreneurship, personal development questions. I don't mind that. But I just didn't have a topic that I felt like was important enough for me to bring to you guys, or I felt like I was at a place where I could deliver that in a way that's needed, because everything that I mention, I talk about, it's definitely of some importance. It's of some importance. However, life is a process. Friday was intense, so there's nothing wrong with the break. There's nothing wrong with the break. And I have so much coming. That's all I can say. I have so much coming that today is not, as they say, small matters. Today is a small matter. It's okay. It's Monday. It's Monday. Ooh, now what I'm about to do, since it's Monday, I'm going to put my website. I'm putting my website in the comments. I definitely am going to ask you guys, subscribe to my mailing list. It's not a mailing list where I'm going to overload you with sales, or I'm going to exploit your inbox. Like, this isn't that. However, I do, like I say, personal development and professional tips, personal tips that can help you in life, help you navigate stressful situations. Like, that's important. We all need support. So I'm putting my website here, and I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to my email list. Okay. And then okay. So that's my, yeah, that's it. So that's my website. Okay, I put that in the comments without my glasses, so I was making sure I did it right. But yeah, that's my website. Subscribe to my mailing list. Life is tough, and we all know we have those days where we need a little pick-me-up. We have those days where we need some reassurance. We have those days where we need support, and that's what that email list provides. I honestly, I don't make my sales for my email list. I don't even sell using my email list. My email list is solely like a journal almost. It's my way of just inspiring, motivating, encouraging a specific audience that requests that. So if a motivational tone isn't for you, then my email list isn't for you. If an inspirational tone isn't for you, my email list is not for you. If you don't like advice, my email list is not for you. If you don't really value outside perspective, my email list may not be for you. However, if you're on a personal development journey and you know you want to develop your character, develop your skill sets of some sort, strengthen yourself of some sort, this email list is for you. We all endure life, and we all know that we've had a moment where we're like, okay, I wish somebody would have gave me the game because I needed it. That's what this email list is for. Like, that's it, that's all. Just to share every single piece of information that I wish was shared with me at one point of my life. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to subscribe. There is the link, and I won't waste your time. I won't waste your time. I can say that. I can say that. Okay, I'm shifting gears. I did have, okay, now that's one thing that I did think about today. If there's anything that I would say, if there was any, if I just had something that I'm like, okay, I'm going to say this, it would be, for whatever reason, I was thinking about money and finances, and you know how we all like to foresee our money. We like to foresee finances. We like to be intentional about how much we have coming in and how much is going out, and that's personally and professionally. So I was thinking about finances, and I just remember times where I had way less resources. I remember times where I was way less intentional about my finances. And I realized, like, anything that I lacked in those moments financially, I lacked those things because I didn't have a tangible plan for them. Like, I remember times where I wanted to move or get my own place or something, and I kind of had plans, but I really didn't. Like, I had plans of what I wanted to buy. I didn't have plans of how much it was going to cost. So because of that, I lacked. I went through seasons of lack. And then going through those seasons of lack, I didn't really overcome those seasons until I developed the skill set of planning financially. So if anything, I can say, kind of to piggyback off of Friday, if there's something that you want and you don't necessarily have it, you can't physically touch it, then first, that's okay. It's going to come. But second, if you don't have it, you just may not be as ready as you thought. I know there are quite a few things I have in my life right now that when I didn't have them, I'm like, oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. I don't know about y'all, but this girl ready. Oh, no, that was not the case. Trust me. To this day, I'm reminded, oh, you wasn't as ready as you thought you were. But that's of course, always an area of opportunity. And I'm to the point where I appreciate a good challenge. So I'm not knocking anything that reveals deficiencies of me, because that's just me. I like to grow. I like to evolve. That's what I like. But like I say, if it was something that I just had to tell you guys, financially, finances are going to come. I've been in a season where every time I thought something was gonna fall through, it actually, like, something was not going to fall through, it was gonna create a problem for me, it fell in my lap. Literally, it fell in my lap. To this day, things are falling in my lap. And it's like, whether it's a tangible external something, or whether it's, oh my gosh, that insecurity is becoming more and more minimal. Like that deficiency, I'm strengthening. I'm more patient. I'm more intentional. I'm more involved. I'm more passionate. I'm more vulnerable without being fearful, you know? Like, it's just about, honestly, that's why I appreciate entrepreneurship. And that's even why I appreciate corporate America, because they teach you how to keep going even when you're tired, even when you want to cry, even when you're exhausted, you're stressed, the kids are calling. Like, they teach you how to be durable and how to be dedicated even when it's hard. So it's some perks with corporate America. I don't knock corporate America. It's just, I believe in creating exit strategies. Nobody's meant to support somebody else's business long term when we can start our own. That's just my perspective. Hey y'all, hey girl, how are you? I hope your Monday is going well. I've had you all in my mind, so I hope your week is going good, because I've been thinking about you. Hey y'all, I see my family on here. Hey hey y'all. But yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. I need to start that book. It's an entrepreneurship book. Ooh. I'm on my phone. I can't give it to you. Toilet Paper Entrepreneur. That's what it's called. Toilet Paper Entrepreneur. That book has I've been listening to it on Audible for about 2 days. That book has helped me in so many ways. It's so crazy. So if you have room for one more book, then Toilet Paper Entrepreneur. It helps you. It teaches you how to think. That's all I'm going to say. It teaches you how to think. But like I was saying, like, it's so many times we want certain things and we're like, okay, I want it, but why don't I have it? Why don't I have it? I'm ready. I know I want it. I know I'm ready. And we may not be. We may not be. Or maybe it's not ready for us. Yes, good. Make sure you read it, download it. Don't use that credit for anything else. Toilet Paper Entrepreneur. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. But so many times we want things, and like I say, I'm speaking from experience. Anything I say is definitely from experience. We want things, and we're not as ready as we think. So, like I say, today I was just thinking, I've been in a space where I reminisce a lot. I'm trying to activate a new level of gratitude that's important for me right now. Yes. That's important for me right now, being grateful about what I have now. Like they say, be faithful over few, he'll make you ruler over many. So I'm trying to clean up some space and make room for new things. So I'm really intentional about what I have going on, what I say, what I do. And I self-reflect a whole lot, because like I say, I've been up, I've been down, I've lost it all, I've gotten it back and done it again. So because of that, I was thinking, like, I've had way less resources. My credit has been way more jacked. Not saying I got bad credit. No, that's not what I'm saying. But my credit, I've had no resources at one point of my life. I just remember a lot of different things. I remember my last car, my first car. Like, I don't know why. I've just been at a place of reminiscing and activating gratitude and being more intentional about being the purest version of myself, which typically is grateful. So, I don't know. That's really all. Like I say, I don't have much to say. If you did not at all catch Friday's video, it was so transformational. If tears are a bit much for you, do not watch it because I got a little emotional in Friday's video. But I'm blessed that I'm elevating as a coach because that took a level of vulnerability that did not come easy. Did not come easy. I ran from this. Let me say that. I wanted this for a long time and I ran from it. So to actually have it, it's like, I'm grateful. I love it. I'm excited. But I don't know. It's a lot. So I like to make sure that I'm aligned when it comes to my gratitude. That's it. That's all. And as y'all see, one of my clients are on here. Oh my gosh. As y'all see, I got a little excited, but just to be able to help clients, especially when they want the same things I want, like and that's something I learned. A lot of us have like service-based programs, like service-based offers, whether you're a nail tech or a hairstylist or a makeup artist, whatever. Whatever your field is, we all have skill sets. However, we have to sometimes qualify who we're working with. Like they say, all money ain't good money. So I've learned, and I'm blessed that my first enrollment of clients, they've been so, my first enrollment of clients have been so dedicated and committed to their processes that it makes my job easy and it makes me excited because I'm actually seeing, like I say, I strategize their process. I say here, I teach them how to think and I strategize it, but they take over. Without their execution, it goes nowhere. So to have dedicated clients that actually are committed and they're appreciating and enjoying and learning from the process, it's a blessing. So I love what I do. I'm grateful for what I do. I'm grateful for my clients. And that's why I encourage entrepreneurship, because this girl is not who I was a year ago. It's not. My glow is different. My confidence is different. My smile is different. I don't know. It's just a difference. And I think that's a difference that everybody's entitled to. Everybody deserves. To a certain extent, I do believe that it's something that everybody wants, but not only do you have to want it, you got to put action behind it. And that's what separates some of us from others. But that's okay. It can't be all chiefs. It can't be all Indians. I'm not saying that. We can't delegate to ourselves. So we need competitors and workers, and we need that. We need that. That's a necessity for us as business owners. So I don't knock corporate America. I learned a lot from corporate America. I can't wait for your glow either. I cannot. And it's definitely transformational just to walk into it more intentionally, to walk into entrepreneurship and walk into your journey, your purpose, your calling. Like I say, immediately you will notice changes. Your positivity will change. Your poise will change. Your intentionality about how you represent yourself. All of that will change. And for me, it's the non-tangible things. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you get the wardrobe. Yeah, you get the perks. But what about the peace? What about the peace? That matters for me. That matters. So, yeah, like I say, financially or in any aspect of your life, if you're at a place where you have something that you definitely desire and you're trying to make room for it, but you just can't get it, either you're not ready or it's not ready for you. It could not be ready for you. You could be the one that's ready, and it could not be ready for you. I know for myself, there were things that I got and I was ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. So we all know, like, that can go either way. It really can go either way. But it's truly about us just being honest and saying, I want this. If I don't have it, let me assess why. Let me study the folks who has it. Let me, like they say, seek counsel, seek guidance. There's nothing wrong with that. At one point, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I grew up, I was raised in the church. And my mom always had professional jobs in the casino industry. So because of that, I saw church attire and professional wear. Excuse me. I'm saying that to say this fashion thing just happened. And I'm trying so hard not to laugh at myself. But it's one of those things, we got to be honest and we got to be vulnerable and we got to stop being so serious all the time and actually strategize your way into what you want. Okay, you don't have it. Forget the excuse. Just get it. Like, it's okay. It's okay. What you don't know, you don't know. It's nobody's fault that they didn't teach you. It's just life. Let's move forward and let's get you there because you deserve it. So, sorry. Rant over. But yeah, like honestly, it's definitely, and that's why I have these style of conversations, because I don't have it all together. I won't always have it together. I don't believe in perfection. I just believe that we all have the power to strive for excellence. So in that, I'm always going to encourage you guys, strive for what you want. Make room for what you want. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it's transformational. So, I don't know. I encourage, like I say, entrepreneurship is an all-inclusive skill set. And entrepreneurship played a huge part in my transformation. That's why I speak to it so much. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's fine. But it helped me personally and professionally. And that's why I stand by it. Because it helped me in more than one way. That's all I'm saying. And school systems, they only teach you a certain way. College, they only teach you a certain way. Sometimes people talk about church because they only teach you one way. And that's why I feel called to this, because I grew up in the church. I love the church. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for the church. So because of that, it's time for us to sit down, be open, have a conversation, and understand that there's no right or wrong. Everybody's doing what they think is best. But instead of us all trying to come at each other, let's learn from one another. So that's why I do this. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's expand our perspectives, because on the other side of that conversation is growth, is growth, evolution. Okay, I was thinking of like 3 different words. I was about to mix them, y'all. It was gonna be tragic. So it's growth, it's elevation, it's evolution, it's so much, it's transformation, it's, I don't know, it's rewarding, it's life-changing, honestly, it's so life-changing, and I don't know, it's just lit. That's why, like, I could be vulnerable enough to sit and have conversations and kind of talk and laugh about myself, because that's not my reality nowadays. Nowadays, I'm struggling because I can't figure out where all these clothes are going to go. So trust me, I'm blessed. I'm not complaining. And that's why I can laugh about it, talk about it. And I also want to be a demonstration of us laughing and talking about it and making light to certain things, because life is heavy. And that's where the tears came from on Friday. Me just reminiscing on how heavy life can get, how miserable it can get when we're living a life according to what everybody else wants for us. That's where the tears came from. And I'm blessed to say that that's not the life I live. I have a supportive family. I have a bomb support system. I can't knock that. A bomb support system. So for me, I'm not speaking negatively or trying to diminish my situation. But as I coach clients and as I sit and relate with the aspiring entrepreneurs, because I was once, an aspiring entrepreneur. I wanted it, but I didn't have the courage. I wanted it, but I didn't have the confidence. So in that, I know what that's like. So I don't ever want myself to forget what that's like, because I want to always provide reassurance and resources to those entrepreneurs who don't have it. There's plenty of coaches for the folks who are at the top. There are plenty of coaches for the folks who are middle class. What about the folks who they feel are at the bottom? Because what I feel like is the bottom is the top. If we don't know how to do nothing else, we can make it. So because of that, let me be clear. What they consider the bottom, I definitely classify and qualify as the top. And that's why I'm starting with entry-level entrepreneurship curriculum. That's why I teach entry-level basic entrepreneurship foundational information. I could scale my program and my offer to the corporate folks, but in the high level, high ticket, I could do all of that. I don't do that intentionally because I don't like to overlook different tiers of folks. I don't think that's cute. I don't think that's ladylike. I don't like it. I know what that feels like, so I ain't with it. I'm not that style of coach. So yes, eventually I will grow and scale my programs and my offers to be able to help more than just a certain tier of folks. But right now, my heart lies where it lies, and I'm trusting God on this one. And honestly, so far, so good. So far, so good. Like I said in Friday's video, about a couple weeks ago, I was just enjoying my Saturday night, and a client just kind of fell in my lap. Like that night, literally, I'm enjoying my night at my cousin's house, and he's like, hey, you can do this for me. Let's talk numbers. So that was a blessing. Like I say, what I do, that's a blessing. And I just feel like most people get caught up on like, oh, entrepreneurship, the industries are oversaturated, it's too high risk. I'm telling you, with mission, purpose, and strategy, and God, you can't fail. You cannot fail. Nobody can convince me otherwise. That's just my take on it. I'm going to always encourage that to my audience, my supporters, my clients, any aspiring entrepreneurs. That's who I'm for. I can't even say who I am today is not for an active business owner, simply because there's plenty out there for active business owners. No, I don't have to serve them. That's not my preference. I'm okay with not serving them. I'd rather start with the foundation. Honestly, the foundation. It's kind of like, you know how in school systems some teachers would teach using the book, the school book, the curriculum, and they'll teach front to back in the order that the book goes. And some teachers would teach in no, they'll hop around. For me, when it comes to starting a business, helping a operational business owner scale their business, I much rather help them start. As far as helping them in the middle, I've done that. Honestly, I have experience in that in corporate America when I was working in the hotel industry. I've had to rehab some hotels that were trash when I was working at my last corporate job when I was in financial management. I would go to different offices and they literally would tell me, I need you to go through the files. I need you to do this, do that, handle the repos. So, and all of that, I know how to audit a business and get it to a profitable state, but that's not my focus right now. Right now, I teach that to clients who are just starting their business. I don't do that for active business owners, but I encourage all active business owners to audit their businesses and seek counsel, coaching, guidance, advice of some sort when it comes to auditing their business, because that's important. That's how you grow, by assessing the deficiencies and strengthening those. That's how you grow. That's how you grow. I know, I done talked entrepreneurship so much that people like, okay, girl, bye. Sorry, y'all. I try to keep it like a 50-50 mix. That's how, as I'm doing my research on like my analytics and the stats of my posting, marketing, all of that. As I study those, I realize I keep a more engaging audience through the duration of my videos if I bounce back and forth between personal and professional. So if I ever like consistently do that, it's for a reason. I'm trying to engage both of you guys. And I know for sure, like I say, not everybody wants entrepreneurship. I get it. Not everybody even want a personal development journey. I get that too. I get that too. However, I have a job to do. And me being obedient in my job, I'm going to make sure that I offer both and I speak to both. So that's that on that, as they say. That's that on that. I've been running my mouth. As y'all see, I haven't worked. I've been talking. I need to take my sinus medicine. I can hear like a little something. So sorry if y'all hear me sounding a little off. Okay, tomorrow morning. That's scheduled. Hey y'all. I'm just talking. What time is it? I'm not going to. It's Monday. I'm going to let y'all live. It's Monday. It's 8:25. It's 8:25. What else? What all did I say? Like I say, anything you don't have thus far, you probably either aren't ready for it or it's not ready for you. Either way, that's okay. Just stay committed to your personal development journey, and that's what'll get you what your heart desires. That's that. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry. I do have a few notes here. Let me say this. Like I say, I have notes ready. I have topics ready. I have topics ready right here in my laptop I could go to. But my energy, my tone, my all of that is important. I don't want to ever seem like that coach that's coming on here saying you need to do this, you need to do that. That's not right. Like, no, if anything, I want to relate to everyone. I want to show that I'm speaking from experience, and I'm just speaking from a place of I'd much rather share my experience so that you don't take the route I took, because I'd much rather save you the hardship. So I did take a few notes, like if I just had to say something, my spirit felt led to give kind of a piggyback off of Friday. If you did not at all catch Friday's live, I encourage you guys to catch it. It was pretty intense. It definitely displayed a level of vulnerability and passion that I have when it comes to being a coach, being an entrepreneurship coach, being a life coach, and just wanting better for humanity and my culture. That's it. So to piggyback off of Friday's topic was hard truths. And I was just saying, like, in life we want certain things and we're not ready, or we're not as prepared, we don't strategize, whatever. So if I had to say something, what I would say, go all in. Go all in. We all, like I say, are at a place where we want different from where we are. Some of us may not want to call it a personal development journey. Some of us may not want to say, oh, well, I want to start the business. But we can all be honest and say we want something different from what we have right now. So with that, I would say go all in on what it is that you want. Go all in. Whatever it is that you lack that's preventing you from going all in, make room for that. Make room for that. If it's finances, make room for those finances and plan. Okay, when I get the money, I'm making room for it. But when I get it, this is what I'm going to do with it so that I'm fruitful and multiplying with what I have. So whatever it is that you want, you have to go all in. in that you have to commit to it. You have to be dedicated. You have to be determined. You cannot give up. If you give up, only allow yourself 24 hours and then move forward. There are days where I'm like, I can't do this. I give myself 24 hours. I once heard one of my colleagues, they said, oh, well, I'll fire myself. But I only allow myself about 30 minutes if I fire myself, you know? So, like, I'm telling you, it's time out for the mess. It's time out for us being unintentional. It's time out for us being just not who we're supposed to be. If we're still here and we still have breath in our bodies, we're here for a reason. So I like to encourage you guys to honor that reason, because not everybody has life. Life is precious and we all have it. Not everyone does. So because of that, we should all embrace it and actually go all in on everything we desire. Go all in on everything that we desire so that we can actually attain it and sustain it long term. Next, the best bet you can make would be betting on yourself. The best bet you can make would be betting on yourself. I know for sure there were times where, like I say, I'm a previously licensed cosmetologist, so at one point I thought I would be selling hair, making wigs, doing whatever, and that's so not the case. I have carpal tunnel. I kind of can't do that. So with that, prior to me realizing that, I was making plans like, okay, I got this friend. I can hire her. She could be my brand ambassador. She could do this. She could do that. And it's like the same thing she could do, I could do. Like, just saying, the same thing she could do, I could do. And the difference is she's going to try to make me make it all about her versus I'm going to make it all about the brand. I'm going to make it all about the point, the mission, the purpose, you know? So the best bet we can make is on ourselves. Sometimes it's hard because it's like, it make you feel like you putting it all on the line. And if you lose it all, that's tough. So I get that. But the best bet you can make is on you. I know for sure some of my worst moments became better moments because I had me, you know? So I'm sure I'm not alone in that. If I'm not alone, y'all could even put it in the comments. Like, it's one of those things. I know through the bad friendships, the bad breakups, the bad demotions, the bad life-changing moments in general. I've been through things, losing family members, all of it. Throughout all of that, the moments were better because I had me. So hopefully you guys can get to a place to where that's a thing, and that should be a thing for everybody. We all should be happy that regardless, I got me, so I'm good. Like, not saying that you should be happy being alone, because nobody's meant to be alone long term. So if you find yourself at a place where you're alone for a long time, then we have to reassess the situation. That's it. We have to reassess the situation, make room for what we want, and then pray for that thing that we want. Because it's probably, now let me tell you this, that thing we want probably not ready for us, and it's waiting on us to pray for it so we could get what we desire, is all I'm saying. Because that's how I was with my business. I wanted my business. I had my LLC. I hadn't planned boo-boo and nothing, but I wanted it. So because of that, not only did I want it and I kind of started executing, I had to pray for it. So once I prayed over it, it's like, okay, now I can make it mine. So sometimes we may think like we are ready. We may think we're not ready. We may think we're the problem. We may think somebody else is the problem. And it could be both. Like, Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But that's why it's important for us to honor discernment for what it is, honor wisdom for what it is. Because that's what's going to let us know. That's what's going to be that deciding factor of this is what it was. This is what it was. And I know for myself, there's quite a few things, like I say, I desire in this season of my life, in like the first quarter of this year. There are some things that I truly desire and I'm truly trying to make room for, but I solely feel like to this very day, I don't have room for those things because I'm not disciplined in certain areas. I'm not structured in certain areas. I'm not as ready in certain areas. Maybe I'm not as knowledgeable in those areas, you know? So it's up to us to just be honest. And there's nothing wrong with being honest. That doesn't mean you're disqualified because you're honest enough to say, I got a little more work to do. I'm almost there, but I got a little more work to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I would say go all in, bet on you, go all in and bet on yourself for sure. Like I say, execute and take action regardless. Execute and take action regardless. And that part is important because if you have nothing else, you have time. If you're still here and you're still breathing, you got time to execute. If you can't execute on a level 10, execute on the level that you can. You may only be able to execute on a level 2 today. That's fine. Do it. You may not be able to execute financially because there's a roadblock. Okay, forget that one. Put that one on the back burner and go execute where you can financially. Okay, you may not be able to go ahead and start your website, but you could go on Pinterest and purchase some marketing. You could go on Google or Etsy and purchase you some marketing. So because of that, like, it's just about us being intentional about what we want and actually putting in the effort. If you can't do a level 10 execution, do the execution you can. But just making an excuse because you can't do what you want to do, that's temper tantrum. That give me temper tantrum vibes, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I almost said something else. I gotta watch my mouth. I never want to come across as that person who's, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But sometimes I get so passionate that I could point my finger and say little things, so I gotta like tone me down as I talk. So if you see me go up and then back down, that's what that is. Because it's like, I don't want it to come across like I'm being disrespectful, but I'm just passionate. That's it. I'm just a real passionate. Like I say, I strategize solutions for my clients. Let's say that. I strategize solutions for my clients. So because of that, I could be called the troubleshooter. Like, I troubleshoot and problem solve all day, really. So based on that, excuses don't fly with me because of what I do for a living, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Because of what I do for a living, because of the fact that I troubleshoot problems and strategize deficiencies and roadblocks, hurdles, strategize all that for my clients so they can actually get the desires that they are trying to attain. Excuses don't really fly with me, and it sucks. It sucks because a lot of times I could be, I guess, labeled as, oh, she don't understand. I do understand. I understand that that's an excuse. I'm sorry. That's just the level of frankness I got. I understand that that's an excuse. It's even been times where I've talked to my clients like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to give you this option because this is a you thing. I just present your options to you. In the event that you go the wrong way, I'm steering you back right. And that may not feel good. You may not like that, but I have to do that. So, sorry. But I'm a firm believer that I can communicate different perspectives that can interrupt bad patterns. I can communicate a different perspective that can interrupt bad patterns in my community, with my audience, with my folks, with my clients, because what we don't know, we don't know. Just because you have a bad pattern don't mean it's your fault, but I mean, a bad pattern is a bad pattern. Just because you got bad credit, somebody could have used it, but it's still bad credit, you know? So it's one of those things. It's no blame, it's no shame, it's no nothing. It's just, we got to do different. We got to strategize our way out of that. That's it. Last but not least on this list, I kind of don't even want to touch with the 10-foot pole. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not gonna, this last one, that's like a whole message. I'm sorry, y'all. So my hair is like curling up under my chin and it's like itching me right there. So that's why I keep scratching. But that last topic, I really don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole. I could, but we ain't there yet. Honestly, sorry, not sorry. We not there yet, so I'm not touching that. I do have a flow with my channel, with my Facebook. I'll say that. I have a flow with all of my topics. I have a flow with everything I talk about, and I want to make sure I talk about certain topics in order. And there's a sheet of paper somewhere, right here actually, that shows the order of topics that I'm going to touch on things in. Like, it's really kind of based on my curriculum. It's just on Facebook, on YouTube, on IG, you don't get the level of depth that my curriculum actually includes, of course. So, but the topics are still the same. So yeah, that last topic, we're not there yet at all. No, we're not there yet. But it's okay. It's okay. Any entrepreneurship questions? Like I say, tonight I really didn't have much to talk about. I'm happy that I did say what I did say. I saw the numbers of who was tuning in at the certain times, so that was a blessing. Hopefully I said something that resonated with the souls that are watching. Souls, you like how I said that? Because that's who we are. We are souls. We're not human, we're souls. So if we look at us as if we're souls, then we'll kind of pour into each other a little differently. We'll love on each other a little differently. We'll support one another differently. So, like I say, I'm getting real intentional about what I say and what I don't say. And my goal is to weed out the folks who are for me and the folks who are not. Like, everybody's not going to be for me, just like I'm not for everybody. And I understand that. So with that, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I know my topics sometimes get tough, and sometimes they will. As y'all see, Friday, my topic got emotional. So I say all that to say, it's going to be times where we have hard conversations, but that it's only there to help interrupt the pattern, because I currently don't have children, but for my parents out there, the aspiring parents, we have to think, do we really want to teach our children the behaviors that we embody right now? Do we really want to teach? Is that the lifestyle that we want to introduce our children to? Is that the lifestyle we want to raise our children in? Is this what I want for myself, for my family? If it's not, then what can I do differently today to change the narrative for my legacy, for my family, for my children? That's why I do this, because I'm not a parent yet. But if this is my passion before I have children, oh my God, is all I could say. Oh my God. And I was a child. I was a child that comes from supportive, loving families. However, I know what it's like to have to deal with other kids. And the fix for those other kids are assisting their parents. Because if there's a broken child, I'm sure it's a broken parent. And instead of us tearing down the broken parents, we could help them. So I'm real intentional about my words, how I say things, what I say. But I'm real intentional about the messaging too, because it's time out. We're grown adults. We all know what we're doing. We know what the consequences are. If we are unaware of the consequences of our actions, then life will teach us. And life has taught me enough that I'm tired of learning the hard way. I get frustrated when I see my brothers and sisters have to learn the hard way. When I see anybody I went to school with in my community, if I see them have to learn something the hard way, it's frustrating to me. So because of that, I like to share knowledge and just what I've experienced, what I feel can help from an outside perspective. From my outside perspective. Like I say, we all, like, if you read the label of a box from the inside of the box, the label will be distorted. If you read the label of a box from the inside of the box, the label will be distorted. So with that, we can't always see clearly how to navigate our situations. However, outside counsel can. Outside viewers can. So it's nothing wrong with us considering outside perspective, because maybe they'll see something we don't see. And I know that was always my experience. So that's why I feel like it'll be useful to our parents, our adults, our friends, our families, because the life I want for myself, I want for everybody else. And I'm telling you, I'm getting real and more intentional about the lifestyle I want. I want what I want. I want what I want. And I remember a day where my visionary side or sense of self was not activated. I couldn't even dream of the life I want. I couldn't even envision who I would be, how I would be, the poise, the character, the personality, the humor. I remember days where I wasn't even funny. Like, to this day, I can't Joan. Like, I can't Joan nobody, but trust me. I could throw a joke now. I could throw a joke. We gonna laugh. I'm gonna say something. We gonna laugh. We gonna kick it. But, like, I don't know. I'm just saying all of this to say we gotta do better. No excuses. We got our children watching us, our younger nephews, nieces, brother, sister, whoever. There's folks watching us. So we gotta be intentional about our actions. And if we're not, then the time is now. The time is now. And that's primarily what my messaging is about on a personal level. Just helping us navigate and show up as better souls. Better souls. We're more than humans. We're more than humans. We're souls. And broken souls break souls. I'm tired. I'm exhausted of seeing broken souls. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. So, it's 8:46. I've been on here since about probably 7:40. So, that's really all I got. Any questions? Any questions? Like I say, I had no topic. I had a few tips for you guys, but I just wanted to pop in, show my face. I planned on working, but that didn't happen. I guess I did kind of run my mouth a little bit, but I just wanted to pop in. The rest of my night, I have some emails planned. I got some things to type up and emails, things to type. That's about it. That's about it. I want to do yoga tonight. So yeah, I'm going to do my emails, type these things up, and then boop, yoga, because my back. Sitting in this chair, like when I was working in corporate America, I used to have to remind myself to get up and be mobile throughout the day. And I get so passionate and caught up in my work and helping clients and providing solutions and answering emails that I do not move around. So like my back is really stiff right now. It really, really hurts, and yoga is the fix. Yoga is the fix. If y'all like yoga, inbox me. I'll DM you guys the video that I watch. I watch a video on YouTube and kind of do the routines that she say. And I've been doing yoga. Honestly, I've been doing yoga for almost 2 years, a year and a half. For all my girly girls out there, let me drop something. For all my girly girls out there, an hour of yoga is more than a 15-minute intense workout. 20-30 minute intense workout, an hour of yoga. It gives you the exact same results and you do not have to sweat. Boom. Because I don't like to sweat. Don't get me wrong. I got my certain workouts, like lower body workouts, where it's like, oh no, I'm going to end up sweating. It is what it is. Let me put on my scarf. But outside of that, like, I don't like to sweat. So yoga is my way. I'll do yoga. I'll do the treadmill. And I'll do like specific target area workouts. Other than that, no ma'am, no Pam, not me. I'm not sweating. Sorry, not sorry. Sweating ain't my thing. I don't even want to have to sweat when I'm at home cleaning up. Like, if I have to sweat, that's... Listen, I'm saying what I'm saying. Oh, my back. I told y'all my back hurts. I'm trying to pop it. I'm going to go do yoga. But that's all I have. No questions. So I will see y'all on Wednesday. I will have definitely a solid entrepreneurship topic. If you do not at all follow my YouTube channel, Cornisha Jones, find me on YouTube and you will definitely get the information on how to start your business. Instagram, same thing. I have details on how to start your business. Facebook, you can go through my page and look at those videos. They can help you guys. If personal development is something you're interested in, those videos will help you too. They help with both, and I'm here to help. So as I say, I'm Cornisha. I'm an entrepreneurship coach. I do it for you guys. I do it for me. I do it for us. I'll be back to you guys on Wednesday, and until then, I will see y'all later. Good night.